Lou, I feel a little bit lightheaded. I have goosebumps. I feel slightly intoxicated by all this love in the air. Lou, why is this?
It's Valentine's!
Yes, it's Valentine's. It's Saturday, the 14th of February, 2015. Happy Valentine's, everybody. Happy Valentine's, Lou.
Happy Valentine's, everyone!
Today's episode will be about Valentine's. Okay, we are celebrating Valentine's.
Yay!
Did the same thing yesterday. If you want to listen to that one, it's going to be in the archives. We played this gargle game yesterday, which was all about Valentine's, all about love, all about romance. Something that you might want to use today, especially if you feel like, oh, you want to have a bit of comedy. Oh, you want maybe conversations are running a bit dry. You might want to, spice things up. You want to make things more entertaining. Why not play that gargle game from yesterday? Once you check it out, you will know what I'm talking about. Today, we're going to play another game, another challenge, with the theme, obviously, around Valentine's, love, romance, anything like that. Now, it is a game where we are trying to narrate a story. We're trying to tell a story around the theme of Valentine's. And how it works, I'm probably going to make this overcomplicated, but actually it's quite easy, okay? Now, one of us starts with the first sentence of a love story, okay?
Okay.
And however that sentence ends with that particular word, okay, I'm making this already really complicated. Okay, I'm gonna just say a sentence, a man went into a pub.
Okay.
Now the last word is pub, and the last letter is a B.
B.
So your sentence has to start with a B. Your first word has to start with a B.
Okay.
And then you say another sentence. You can add a couple of more sentences, and then again, the last word, the last letter of that word will be my first letter of the word of my new sentence. Okay. I hope I didn't make this too complicated, but once we start, the audience, our listeners will probably understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I devised this game all by myself. I'm very proud. Thank you. I didn't actually think that game exists, but hey, you might prove me wrong, listeners. So please do let us know if what I'm saying is utter rubbish. Okay, right.
Okay.
Lou, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me just quickly take a sip of Coke, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean Coca-Cola, yeah? Not cocaine. Hold on. And I'm not going to gargle. Anyway, okay, now we start. And by the way, yes, yeah. So if you can't come up with your sentence within, let's say, 5 seconds, so I'm gonna count very quietly in the background, then you lose. When you lose, then I get a point.
Okay.
Okay? But since it is Valentine's Day, we're not going to be too competitive, okay? So we're gonna just roughly, see who's in the lead and who's maybe, falling behind and who's going to win this. Anyway, okay, let's start. John went on a blind date. Your turn.
Every time.
Continue, yeah, come on.
Every time he goes to date.
This is going to be a long show, dear listeners. Gee, come on, you have to be quicker than this. Don't make it too complicated.
He's wearing a skirt.
A skirt. Okay, this is brilliant. He's wearing a skirt. So John goes on a date, and when he goes on date night, he was wearing a skirt. I like it. Okay, skirt. This is simply to impress that blind date with his amazing good looks. You have to continue the story.
Sometimes he's bringing some gifts.
Okay, he's bringing some gift. Okay.
S again.
He's always bringing gifts, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. This is
SS.
yeah. Susan, which was one of his dates, was quite impressed by the gift that he gave to her. It was a vibrator. Go on. Quickly, come on.
Really, John? Said Susan.
I don't know how to stop. Continue this. Serious, I am. Can I not say this?
Susan?
No, serious. Okay.
You made a mistake.
Oh, gee. Okay. Ba. Okay. So you win. Okay. So you got the first one. All right. Okay.
Woo!
Now you start with the next one.
Okay.
Really simple sentences. Don't make it too complicated.
Okay, no problem. We are having a Valentine's dinner with candle lights.
Okay. This was a very special evening for the both of us.
Short while, there was a massive strange noise outside.
Well, ew! Ew! Whatever. Mary exclaimed, John, did you soil yourself? Or was it a sound from the outside that I have just heard?
Dorothy? Is that you? John said.
Dear me! John, something like this would never occur to me. I would never soil myself in public. You should know that by now. Yeah, you can do it with a W. Come on! I'm still winning this.
Wow! By the way, this champagne is so tasty.
With a Y? Okay, yeah! I totally agree with that. Let's not talk about that sound anymore. Who cares anyway?
Yeah!
Come on, continue quickly.
Yeah! That's right!
Thanks. I don't even know whether I'm Dorothy or John now. Thanks, John. It's nice that we are sitting here enjoying our champagne.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to eat?
Today,
This is so controlled.
I would like to have a cabbage and chocolate bunnies.
Seriously? That is such a weird combination. I think I just stay with the usual. I'm going to have some chips with ketchup.
Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't want to eat.
Yeah, you just lost your appetite. Brilliant. That's quite alright. In that case, I'm going to have the chips myself.
Huh? Ooh. No, I can't.
It's so obvious. Can I take that? Can I take that one? It starts with F.
F?
No, you just lost. That was more than 5 seconds. I think our listeners would agree. The simplest thing is an
I'm
F.
so tired. This game is over. 4.
Yeah, because you keep losing. Absolutely. Next story.
I've got 1 point.
I'm gonna start again. Mike the elephant was very excited about today because he was about to give a very special Valentine's gift to his long-term wife, Mandy the mouse.
Mandy the mouse.
Could just do it. We have so much dead air.
So what?
The mouse that's an E in the end.
Oh
gee, man. I don't know. I'm playing this with a dyslexic.
Again, start.
No, it's an E.
Please.
Come on. You want a new story? Okay, that's 2 points for me now. Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, next story then. Okay. Jonathan just came home when he heard strange noises coming from the bedroom. It obviously was his wife, but there was somebody else. Oh, please do take your time. Evening? You're terrible at this.
Evening.
You're way too hammered. I told you you should have drunk that much before that show. I could play this with myself. Should I play this with myself? You know what? I'm going to play this with myself.
You know what?
You just be quiet now because we have so much data on today's show. I'm gonna just do it myself.
Let's do that. I'm gonna still do that.
Whenever you have a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So there was somebody else
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
a Valentine's Day, so the point doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh Jesus. Okay. Hello. Who's in there? Mary, is that you? Oh, John, yeah, please wait. I'm just getting dressed. Darn. You don't have to get dressed for me, babes. It's Valentine's Day. Please let me in. No, she exclaimed. I'm still in the shower. You have to wait. It's very difficult. Too late! I can't wait! Too late, I can wait. Open that door immediately. I have very strong suspicion that there's somebody else in there. I can't think. No, not again. You couldn't say ew. How could you think so? I would never do anything like that. What are you thinking of me, darling? God damn it! There's nothing you have to worry about. Open the door at once. Say another you. I can't think.
Emotion.
Emotionally, she was not quite ready to open the door, but then in the end, she actually did it. And then she, oh my God, you know what? I just lost interest in this game myself. See, now, dear listeners, this can happen obviously during a live show that you finally realize that maybe this idea of this game wasn't maybe that great. So you know what? Let's just do something else. We're still going to be talking about Valentine's, obviously, okay?
Yeah,
but maybe you found. Maybe you found some inspiration. That game can be quite fun if you are
not drunk.
If you're not drunk, or maybe you are slightly more intellectual than the current players of this game. I'm just thinking. So today is Valentine's Day. I'm sure it's all these people, doing the last few arrangements, to excite their loved ones, with maybe a little card or maybe some flowers and chocolates. I'm just thinking, actually, what do you think would be, it's obviously quite, easy to say what would be the typical gift to give to people on Valentine's Day. It's obviously what I just said. It's flowers and the chocolates and the cards. What do you think would be an inappropriate gift? What would be really unromantic? Can you think of anything that would be really unromantic? And the question goes out to our listeners as well. Can you think of anything where you would say, we don't actually have any listeners right now, nobody's listening to this show, so we're still talking to each other. What would be unromantic?
Well, like white daisy flower.
Okay.
For Japanese people.
Okay, because that's something you give at funerals. Yeah, I would say that's unromantic. You know what's also unromantic? I think it would be hilarious to give somebody a toothbrush.
That means?
Well, what do you think that means?
No, I don't know. What's that? Tell me.
I think you should get the message if somebody gives you a toothbrush and maybe some dental floss and some mouthwash before we're going down.
And that person gonna say, please.
Exactly. If the recipient is actually saying, why should I insist? I have to insist on you. Yeah. So that would be an unromantic. Okay, that would be an unromantic gift, I think. So please, whatever you do, maybe you shouldn't buy a toiletries unless, obviously, it's a nice perfume. Thinking about that.
What is toiletries?
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
You know what? I'm going to ban you from the show. Next time you come, you know this is work, yeah? You can't just show up completely drunk. Man, you're messing up everything now. Now, these are toiletries. Okay, now, when I say, people like to be surprised by perfumes, and I think that's especially for women, they drop hints, they're saying, I quite like this, the Dolce & Gabbana and whatever it is, But can I just say, a body spray is not a deodorant is not a perfume. Okay, so I think again a deodorant would be quite insulting. So for the gentlemen, for the boys, for the guys, for the lads, be careful when it comes to body spray. That can be misinterpreted. Yeah. Okay, this could be misinterpreted as "Oi, do I have BO?" So be careful. Second unromantic gift. Another unromantic gift. What would be another unromantic gift? I tell you what another unromantic gift. A gift voucher. People do this. Yeah, a gift voucher. Could you be any more unimaginative? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Do whatever you like. I have no idea what you want. I don't even care. just use a gift voucher. Yeah, absolutely. The best thing is if it's okay. You could just give them money if you think about that. That's as unromantic as that is. Unless unless it's like a spa treatment, like something that you do together. I think that could be. Like if you give somebody a loved one is saying, hey, that's a voucher for a beautiful weekend, in a country resort. That would be quite romantic because it's something you do together. If you give them like a voucher from Superdrug, some other drugstore, just get some toiletries, buy your toothbrush yourself. I was too lazy to even get a toothbrush. Yeah. That's the third one. Can you think of somebody else? I'm on fire today of unromantic gifts. Or we can come back to that later. I have another one. Not unromantic gifts, but unromantic things to do on Valentine's. Okay. Now again, this is a warning, guys, especially guys, because usually you see that's the thing about our culture. Not only do guys spend much more on Valentine's Day than the girls. I mean, there's some recent studies in America, for example, that I think guys spend about twice as much money than girls, because in a way it's a bit like the gentleman, declaring, showing, expressing, proving his love to his loved one. So it's not so much the other way around. I know that in Japan it is. And the reason why we keep talking about Japan, because Lou is actually from Japan, if you want to know that. You have two different kind of Valentine's Days. And one is where the girl gives something to the boy, and then another one where the boy gives something to the girl.
1 month later is a white day. Boys to girls.
So you've got two Valentine's Days. That's interesting. That country makes even more money because it has two Valentine's Days. I love it. Now, unromantic things to do. I tell you what, if you're trying to go on a cheap, you take a date to McDonald's. Yeah, the boys might like this because they just love that food. But I think for a woman who would like to be treated like a princess, going to McDonald's maybe not such a good idea. Unless,
yeah.
Unless, and I think that would be romantic, but only under these circumstances, if you have met at McDonald's. Maybe you have worked
met in McDonald's.
No. I mean seriously. I mean you might, you go into a restaurant or a fast food restaurant, and then you love at first sight. She could have served you a burger. The guy could have gone in there, and the lady who served him the burger, she became his wife. Like that can happen, and for that reason, one could say, well, that's actually quite romantic. You go to the place, where you first met, because again, that also shows you the guy actually remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah. When, where, who. So this could be, but it's probably unromantic because it's probably not that likely that you have met at McDonald's. Another unromantic place, unromantic things to do. What do you think? Lou? Boogaloo?
Boogaloo.
Oh my God! I can hear your brain working. It's rattling. It's noisy. Can the viewers? Not viewers. I said viewers again. Can the listeners hear this? Oh, this is incredible. No. Okay. I'm gonna give you another one.
3.
Unromantic things to do. Hey, darling, let's play Call of Duty tonight. Let's stay home. Let's be cozy. What does it?
But I think that's quite nice.
Well, that's romantic. Playing Call of Duty. Okay, make this. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, now explain that to me. Of how could that be taken as romantic from a lady's point of view who would like to be treated like a princess on that special day when her lover, husband, boyfriend says, "Hey, you have a good idea. Let's not go out to a really fancy restaurant. Let me not take you away on a plane to Paris. No, you know what? Let's save a bit of money. Let's play Call of Duty at home on my Xbox." Now, you tell me, how can we make this romantic? How can it be romantic? Tell me, go.
If there are enough alcohol, it's gonna be romantic.
If there what?
Enough alcohol.
If there's enough alcohol, yeah, okay. So if you make her piss drunk, then it might be like, no, actually.
Yeah, but it's really fun to do.
Okay, but that's okay. The audience doesn't know you are a bit of a gamer. Okay, that's not that common, to be honest. But also, I'm thinking.
But I really understand most of the girls.
Oh, they'd be terrible. Oh my God! Yeah, I think that boy, husband, a guy is going to celebrate Valentine's on his own. No, but again, just like with the example of the that I just gave and that I completely forgot. What did we just talk about before? It's gone. Anyway, so you see, it could be that these people, these who are now a couple, that they've met at a games convention. They're both gamers, or that they've met online, playing games. They were shooting each other. They were part of the same clan. And then it could be romantic. So they met there. But I think, again, that's highly unlikely. So it would be unromantic. Can you think of one more thing? Oh my God, yeah. I think Lou doesn't want to be disturbed today. She is gone.
Maybe trying to go somewhere and stuck in traffic.
Okay.
Terrible traffic jam.
Yes.
How about that?
That is terrible. Yes, yeah.
That is really terrible.
But
both of them.
That's true, but that's not really the plan, is it? I mean, you're not saying, "Hey, I have this great idea."
Not plan that will happen.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now that's a different thing. That's okay. She's thinking outside the box. That's interesting. Okay. So what happens if you plan? Oh my God, that's tragic. Just imagine trying to get to the airport to go to this wonderful short, city break, or you're trying to get to a fancy restaurant, and then you get stuck on a traffic jam for hours. How? Okay. Now the question is how can you rescue it? How can you rescue it? How can you make? Oh, I'm sure you can. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. Come on. switch on the brain, you know, make the gray matter work. If you sit there in the car, obviously, think about it. You're stuck in traffic.
My brain doesn't work.
I know that, yeah, make the best of it. I'm immediately thinking, okay, let's entertain the lady. Okay, make the best out of it. Well, you can switch on the music, you know. Maybe you should have some emergency food for those kind of situations.
Gummy bears.
There should be some sweets, some snacks, absolutely. You know, and just say, you know what? It doesn't, you know, you could say, you know, it doesn't really matter where we are as long as we are together. Ow, I just punched myself in the face. I think that would make the lady melt. Excuse me. Like a minstrel in his hands. Yeah, it would still be upsetting, but you can make it work. Yeah, so you put some music on. You have this emergency stash of candies, you know. Maybe you have an old can of beer. And you open the window. Hopefully it would be. It's slightly cold actually. So maybe leave the windows up. Yeah, but you know, like things like, you know, well, we can't change it now, you know, but this can always be flexibility. You can always say, you know, we can postpone whatever we plan today, but you know what? Let's make the best out of the situation. You know, let's just enjoy it, you know. And excuse me, you're sitting in a car, you know. Okay, although you're in traffic jam, you know, it's cozy, it's intimate, you know. So you know, you could maybe already start doing things that you were planning to do much later. Okay. Right. Okay. I think our brains have now stopped completely. Mine is starting to stop. Yours has stopped way before the show. Absolutely, exactly. All right. Well, I hope that everybody is going to have a lovely Valentine's Day. No matter whether you are in a relationship or not in a relationship, it doesn't matter. You can still make it a nice day for you, a nice evening for yourself. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I think it's time to wrap up the show. Because it's getting cold and we need a blanket. So let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's goodbye from me.
And True.
Absolutely. Okay. Until next time. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.